Hello traders, I hope you're doing good. In this video, I'm talking everything about leverage. Leverage is really important to understand, especially if you're a new trader. Now, as many of you know, I am trading with the 5ers, and the 5ers offer either 1 to 10 or 1 to 30 leverage. I have had multiple questions. How is it even possible that you trade with such a low leverage? How can you even risk 1% per position? You will need to have so much time to reach their targets because leverage is so low, and all that kind of questions around leverage. And my point of this video is to make sure that you will know how to calculate leverage, because it can get really tricky when it comes to that. And also what it will give you, once you know your leverage, you will be able to calculate your maximum lot size that you can use. So with maximum lot size, then you can know if the leverage is enough for your strategy, because if you are a scalper, you will probably need more leverage to trade with. If you are a swing trader or day trader, you will be okay to trade with smaller leverage. So in this video, I want to make sure that you know and you understand how leverage works and how to calculate it, so you can understand what leverage you need for your trading style. Before I start to cover today's topic of the video, I just would like to say a huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed, to everyone who is watching my videos. I truly appreciate it. If you want to reach out and you want to talk to me, whatever forex topic you want to talk, you can reach me on Instagram. I will be happy to reply and happy to chat with you. Now let's ask the most important question, which is, what is leverage? So leverage is the use of borrowed money. Now, you literally don't borrow money from the brokerage, but what happens is when you open an account with your broker, you choose the leverage. And for example, you take 1 to 10. And if you open $10,000 account and you choose 1 to 10 leverage, then you will get your buy power. With that borrowed money, you will gain your buy power. So how can you calculate how big is going to be your buy power? Now you take those $10,000, then you times 10, which is your leverage, and you will gain your buy power, which is going to be $100,000. Now to keep it look like super simple, I have one block in here. Now with 1 to 10 leverage, I could actually not only play with one block, I can play with 10 blocks, okay? If I would have, for example, 2 blocks, what would happen? I would not only get 10 blocks, but I would get all these 20 blocks in here. Sorry, I made lots of noise, but I hope that that makes sense. So with one block, I can play with 10, and if I get 2 blocks, I can play with 20. So I borrow those 20 blocks. Same thing, if you have $1, you can trade with $10. If you have $2, you can trade with $20. Same was with the blocks. I hope this makes sense. It's so important to understand how the leverage calculation works. Now let's look at the different account. For example, with the 5ers, you can also get 6,000 low risk program, which is you will be able to trade with $6,000, and because your leverage is 1 to 10, your buy power will be $60,000. So you have $6,000 in your account, but you will be trading as if you have $60,000. So the leverage allows you to participate in the market, because if you only have $10,000, then with the leverage with 1 to 10, you will gain that buy power, which is, like I said before, $1,000. Now let's talk about maximum lot size. So what is maximum lot size that you can trade with when you have $10,000 account and 1 to 10 leverage? Now we know that you have $100,000 buy power, and to trade one lot, you need 100,000 buy power. So for example, Euro USD pair, your maximum lot will be one lot because it requires $1,000 buy power. Now let's look at the aggressive program that the 5ers offer. With the aggressive program, you can get 1 to 30 leverage. Now how can I calculate the buy power with 1 to 30 leverage? You take your 10K account times 30, and you will gain 300K buy power. And with 300K, your max lot size is going to be 3 lots, because one lot is 100K, so 3 lots will be 300K. I hope this makes sense so far, and you have figured out how to calculate it. For example, you can now take 20K account, and can you calculate for me, if you have 20K accounts and your leverage is 1 to 10, what is your buy power? What do? You take $20,000 times 10, which is your leverage, and you get 200k. With 200k, what is the max lot that you can open? It's 2, because one lot is 100k and 2 lots will be 200k. Does this make sense? Are you following? Or you're completely gone? And it's okay, if you're gone, like I said, you can ask me a question and I'll be happy to help you to figure it out. Right, so far we have figured it out how to calculate your buy power, and we know that to open one lot on Euro USD, you need 100k buy power. I know there's people who want to trade, or people like me who are trading GJ, and we want to know what is going to be our maximum lot size, because what you need to do, you need to take the maximum lot size on USD pair. So you take one lot and then you divide it with exchange rate for the GBP USD, for example. And right now the exchange rate 1.08. And when you have done that, so 1 divided by 1.08, you will see that your maximum lot size on GJ, for example, will be 0.92 lots. So in this pair, you can only use 0.92 lots, not one lot, for example, as you can use on Euro USD pair. So the most important question to answer here is, if I am having 1 to 10 leverage, or if I am having 1 to 100 leverage, can I risk on both accounts 1%? And the answer is yes, you can. And now some people will be, whoa, no way, because I only have this little leverage. But the truth is, it's just all about numbers and all about math. You trade Euro USD, your stop loss is 10 pips, and you want to risk 1% of your account. And your account is $10,000. So from $10,000, 1% is $100. Now, if you risk $100 for 10 pips stop loss, your lot size for that deal will be 1 lot. So you can open 1 lot deal anyways, because with 1 to 10 leverage, your maximum lot is 1. So you can open that trade. And with 1 to 100 leverage, you can still open it and you will only need 1 lot. So you're using 1 to 10 leverage. Although you might have 1 to 100, but you're still using 1 to 10 leverage. So how and why are you telling me that you cannot risk 1% with 1 to 10 leverage? Yes, if you are a scalper, and now if your stop loss, let's say, would be 5 pips on Euro USD, and you want to risk 1%, then you would need more lot size. You would need 1.5 lots to risk to go into that trade, but you don't have 1.5 lot size. So you need bigger leverage this time if you want to risk 1% and your stop loss is 5 pips instead of 10 pips, because you will need halfway more lot size, 1.5. I know this is a lot of math, but traders, we go through these numbers every single day and we calculate our lot sizes, we calculate our risk, and these numbers should be in our heads and it should be easy for us to understand, because the bigger the stop, the smaller the lot. The smaller the stop, the bigger the lot. And there, in this statement just itself that I just said it right here, this is so important that you understand. Will the small leverage be okay for your trading strategy? If you are a scalper who's risking 1% and you want to open 5 positions at the time, then no, 1 to 10 leverage is not going to be enough for you. But if you are a swing trader who trades 3 trades a week and you want to risk maybe 0.25, 0.50, 0.75%, yes, you can do so, and you can trade with 1 to 10 leverage. So now to answer some questions. If you have 1 to 10 leverage, it's going to take you 10 times more to reach your target than if you would have 1 to 100 leverage. Now, after watching this video, do you really think that's true? Do you really agree with that? Because you shouldn't, because it's not true. If you have 1 to 10 leverage, you can easily risk with 1% if your stop loss is, for example, 10 pips on Euro USD pair. If your stop is even bigger, you can still risk that 1%. However, what happens is, yes, you cannot open multiple positions, because if you use 1 lot on 1 setup, you won't be able to open another trade with another lot on the setup, because 1 lot is your maximum lot size that you can use on your account. However, it's not true that it's going to take you 10 times more time-wise to reach the target, because you still can risk 0.5% and use only 0.5% of the available lot size, so then you can enter 2 positions if you would like. two different positions, one let's say on Euro USD and another position on Euro GBP. And now let's talk about myth that we have in Forex, which is, the myth is that the more leverage you need, the better it is, which is really weird to me because you don't really need that. Because what happens is when we have that huge leverage, let's say 1 to 100 or 1 to 500 or even bigger leverage, what happens is we don't use it all. The truth is we don't use more than 1 to 30 leverage or 1 to 50 leverage anyways, because if you do, then you are definitely over risking and you are putting your account into a risk of losing a lot of percentage of it. Yes, you can use 1 to 100 leverage if you have 10 positions open and each position is 10% risk. So you're risking all your account and using all that leverage. But is that how the traders do it? No, like good traders really don't risk that. And we have some crazy examples available where we can see just traders blowing their accounts, and you know, I've done that as well. I have blown accounts in simply because of the leverage. So this is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. If you still have any questions at all, please feel free to comment down below or reach out to me on Instagram, because I would be happy to chat to you and really explain you even more. And if I can, I will be helping you and just explaining what is the best leverage for you. And I really hope you understand a little bit more about leverage, because it can be really daunting topic and it can be really frustrating to trying and figuring out, is it going to be it, or do I need more, do I need less, and all that kind of stuff. So anyhow, you will see me in the next video very soon. Take care, trade carefully, trade safely, use good risk management, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.